More Lotro starts now. That's the thing screeches at me. I love this thing. It's the greatest pet. Calming the Wake.
What do you need?
Well done, you've helped us greatly, friend. Perhaps you could do a little more for us. Yep.
What can I do for you?
Yes, I heard their howls turned to barks and then whimpers. You have done very well. We will enjoy the respite your actions have earned us. I thought he was going to proc another quest, actually. Thing.
Greetings.
You have our thanks. When we made ready to move out of this accursed place, we will need as much of the area clear as possible. These folk are not used to traveling. As those of us who spend our lives on the road, we shall need every advantage we have available to prevent the loss of more lives.
Stay a moment.
Our forces were split when we entered the Barrow Downs and were set upon by whites, Bargus, and all other manner of fell creature here. Some followed myself, while others headed south. There is a place where the hill rises high and separates the Barrow Downs from the southern Barrow Downs to the northern Barrow Downs. It's called Dead Man's Perch, and I pray that the name does not hold true. It overlooks southern Bree and is a flat area that we off camp at if necessary. Pray you find the others there. Yes, so I'm sorry, I'm a little sad that didn't proc earlier. Well, I say passage. Oh, that's a relief. It seems that it seems I know my daughter well. She actually had gone after that last prince of hers. Well, maybe she's learned her lesson and won't be so foolish in the future. I know I will certainly never come here again. I do hope I can survive. Her tweens. Maybe then she'll get some hobbit sense. Maybe. Yeah, I do like talking about hobbit sense. Oh man, so good. I love how they use the. I love it. I love how they work with the source material. You came here instead of seeking Barliman and the Watchers. Oh, this is a fine mess. I've not forgiven Barliman for the tale he spun. For my Lala, if you have arrived to assist us, then I'm pleased to see you. Just concerned that you mayn't be capable of leading us out of this terrible place. Spire.
Greetings,
What?
friend.
Fell creatures attacked you as you tried to gather the stones? I had not seen them. The guides kept us well shielded from whatever it was that was attacking them, and I'm glad that you fared so well, friend. Well, these ruins reveal nothing new. Each stone gives a bit of an account of the man who is buried there. There's nothing to reveal why these terrible creatures have taken out these barrows. It's quite a mystery. We need to search digging in the...
Hello there.
Take the blunted... Right, yes, no, I was supposed to, do that. I forgot that was actually on my quest tracker. I'm supposed to... add that to tracker. Whoop. That's the thing. Because that is, one of the things that I'm missing. Let's do that. Not that. Let's do that. There we go. Now I can do that. Morale. Power. Okay. Might. 2 might, 2 power, 4 agility. None of those actually matter. Onyx laden ring. Give me that. Give me that. 75 versus 57. Give me that. Then give that. That should actually help increase my defenses. We're taking a little bit less damage now. So we're gonna have to go this way. I'm trying to remember which one the chest is tied to. I don't remember offhand. I'm almost got the level up too, so with these next couple quests, I should actually get the level up. I keep hitting Z to try to dismount like I'm playing 14. That game really has kind of spoiled me. But when Julia could craft up some gear for you, I'll be fine. I'm almost honestly leveling through this as is. My next big one will probably be 30. Because I'm gonna probably have to go to the auction house to do that. Because Garth Argoin is gonna fucking be a pain in the dick to get through. It usually is for me. Okay, so that one's done there. Because through Weathertop should get me to about 30, especially if I'm going to go back and do things like Evendim. Evendim and the Yondershire. 30's not going to be bad. Is your kin recruiting? No, if you want a set or a better shield. Thank you. I'll definitely let you know. I should be fine. There will be a point where I'm going to hit a wall. I'm just seeing how soon it's going to be. Arrow of ring door. There we go. Let's do a double pull. Well, I was trying to do a triple. Cool. What's up? Low trip points gained. 10 of those. Objectives within Breland. Completed. Do I need to focus something else? What am I focusing currently? Fortitude. Okay, I got a little bit more. Hooray! We're collecting the Vadi Vidya fragments. Okay, so that's done. We'll be going up here. We should be turning this in for a second. If there's anything else. She has repeatables. But south.
How can I be of service?
The others love this news fills me with hope. Now we must focus our efforts on helping those folk and seeing that we too can escape from this cursed place. There's that level up. That's the bounty. Bob has a new quest? Question mark?
Stay a moment.
You've done good work dealing with those old whites, but I'll be honest with you. These are the creatures of legend, and the legends run deeper than these mountains would provide. The Great Barrow called Austin Groth long ago has always been a place. How do I defeat whites in the Great Barrow, though? We will be saving that. That's an MSQ thing, then. I can actually do both of those at once. Austin Groth long ago has always been a place that few are brave enough to face, because the legends are powerful beings once walked there. With the return of these legendary creatures throughout the Barrow Downs, I can only assume more have risen within the Great Barrow. Austin Groth lies towards the southern end of the Barrow Downs. Sad or not, I would not go it alone if I were you. The Great Barrow is sure to be a bad place. Maybe you should take some friends. Yeah, we will accept that. Purging the Dead, I can actually do at the same time as doing the main story quest. So, with that being said, we can take my favorite path to Bree and just jump off the ledge here. All right. Air. That actually opens up a lot. It's gonna open up some first slots for me too. We also got a level up. I actually don't have a third race slot unlocked yet, so I gotta go back and kill some shit. Shield spikes. Duration and crit chance of shield spikes. Challenge shield will affect additional targets on Cast Guardian's Orb when used. That's pretty tech, actually. I wonder if you can double up on. No, it probably doesn't. It probably just reprocs the buff. It doesn't double up, I would assume. I will figure out my buffs in a second. And that's it. We have hit Bree. Where's the milestone? I don't remember. I could have sworn it was around here. Might be next to the Prancing Pony, then. I'm just trying to remember where it's at. I need to sell shit to you. Let's Index delay. I'm not gonna take that right now. Buckler.
I'm pleased to be of service.
Mace. Don't care about agility. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Care about that. Don't care about that. Care about that. Painting. I should probably hide that. Chain armor 57. Don't care. Don't care. 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 Don't care. Don't care. Care. Cigar Farms. Bronze gloves. Don't care. Do not care. We can open that. We can gather that up. We can do that. We can browse shop.
I'm pleased to be of service.
Sell. We can loot all. 1, 2, 3. Stacks of 50 for 5s. 9. Actually, it's probably a strict upgrade. I don't really care, though. Can actually get to a town and just sell all my shit. Oh, God, it feels so good to have, like, my thing not yelling at me that, hey, you're full. Why didn't he take the thing back? Why do I still have the thing? Is Southgate with the skirmish camp? Okay. I know exactly where that's at, thank you. Could have swore there were 2 milestones in Bree. Okay, that's done. That's there. That's there. Heavy iron greatsword. I already know that recipe. Fine.
Can I help you find something?
I wonder if does World of Warcraft have a similar system where you have to find your recipes in World, or is that just a Lotro thing? I don't know how World of Warcraft does their crafting. Oh, fuck. In 5, so those are dupes, so I can just destroy those. Yeah, I see right there. There's a milestone next to the Prancing Pony. Yeah, because I remember there's 2. There's one out the south gate, and then there's one at the Prancing Pony. Don't need to unlock that. Okay. Let's see. I need to go down here. Shade. I don't remember. I think Shade usually spawns at night. But I think if you have the quest finished, it spawns regardless. I don't remember how Shade works. It is in the south of Bree, though, because you have to go down here. No, you just summon it, yeah. Shining and gleaming has seen this before on hand of my kin as death pulled him forth. In the stone alcove where life ebbed away, we hid treasure and summoned forth death. Now I shall rest as my brother. The same, at last at peace, at last to dream. Seek the black rock. Okay. Well, whatever you say about seeking black rock. That clearly doesn't matter because there's no follow-up on that. I gotta bring the lore fragments back to him, right? Fuck, I forgot about that. Okay, I'll be back in the Barrow Downs soon enough. At this point, we can go ahead and actually start the main story quest progression at the very least. Also get a couple things done today. I'm just thinking ahead to what I'm doing. Wow, I'm actually surprised at the lack of lag in Bree for once. That's actually kind of wild. I thought that bound it to both of those. That's really funny. Okay. Yep, I remember that exact cloak. I wore that at 100 for a hot minute. Cat on the chair. I fucking love Cat. Alright. Prologue, the one called Strider. Who was that you were looking for? Oh, Strider, yes. Well, it's none of my business, but I wouldn't go near the ranger out of the wild. He's a strange one, not that he can't tell a rousing tale when he's of mind. Well, it's clear you've no mind to listen to me. Strider keeps himself mostly from the common room, turn left down the hall, and keep until you can only go right. Well, follow straight down the hall until you're at the foot of the stairs. Strider's in the room, right of the stairs. Now I've got paying guests to attend to. No time to be chatting. You know what I mean? I'm just that busy. So many people coming and going these days. This is one guest though. I'd rather do without. But the quaint keeps a room, and he comes with coin enough to pay a bill. Brooding sort likes the darker corners of the inn and speaks to none. Most people are a bit afeard of his ilk. Barliman lowers his voice. He's one of them rangers. He is. Calls himself Strider from the common room. Turn left down the hall. Keep until you only go right. Follow straight down the hall until you're at the foot of the stairs. Strider's in the room to the right of the stairs. Feels like such a weird way to explain how to get to him. I can fucking orient myself in a 3D space. Rest of your nights? Yeah, have a good one. It's good to see you. Weird ass duck.
Your tidings are grim.
If Skogrim escaped, then we can only assume he'll want revengeance. Given time, he and the Dour Hands will agree. If you were brave to stand against them, but I'm afraid we need your courage once more.
There is little time to waste.
The Dour Hands Lord fled to Breeland after his defeat, not by mere chance. I see the hand of the Captain of the Nine in all these affairs in the West, in the Shire, and in Breeland. Must unravel the thread of the plans. I believe I know how. To the east of Bree, there is a Blackwold camp where my men have been watching closely. A shadow has recently spread across the camp. I believe it is there that Omdir has gone. And the Dwarf Lord as well. There we must go. Right, because Omdir is the, he's from the Race of Man prologue. There we must go. We must end Omdir's life if he can still be called living. We will wait for nightfall and then make our move against the Blackwold. Speak with me again when you're ready to depart.
Are you ready to leave?
Are you prepared to travel? If so, come nightfall, we will move against the camp where Omdir and the Dwarf Lord have gone into hiding.
Strider
The legend,
and the
right?
Rangers pursue their fallen
Like
brother
Lost, right?
Omdir
'Cause
to
it's
the
a solo.
Blackwold's camp. But not all is as it seems.
I don't know. I feel like I could have ended with... I think the pacing on this one's going to be a little strange because I didn't finish the Barrow Downs in one go. I feel it would have been a little bit better to do it. Oh, you crashed? Oof.
There is evil afoot.
Can you feel the chill in the air? It's no natural cold, but a chill of fear of evil. I doubt that Omdir is... not that Omdir is here. There's great evil here as well. We should split our strength for the good of Millith. None can be allowed to escape. Lingland and I will look for another way inside, while you and Torthon search for Omdir. We must be quick now before the evil bursts forth from here and threatens all of Breeland. Too many people in the crafting hall. Oh yeah, that sounds like that would actually be a problem. Yeah, especially with how patchy it's kind of been today. It's got to just be the new servers. Mate, I'm already over here. I think Torthon walks forward. If I remember correctly. Yeah, they leave. I think Torthon walks forward, and then the gate opens.
How can I be of service?
You're going to put an end to these brigands, but you should speak to Strider first. He's directing our effort. There we go.
Are you ready?
There's the event flag. Come with me. It's time to deal with Omdir and these brigands. If Omdir escapes, good spell doom for Middle-earth. Bold of you to assume... Alright, someone's coming. Let's see who it is. What were those things? That dwarf has gone mad. Would be pretty cool if I wasn't... Oh, this is bad. Having to play with, like... Oh, what... I'm getting no loss. Wild. Wild. Oh man, these guys are only like level 15. Oh, everyone just leave us alone. Oh, love it. Yeah, I definitely over-leveled this a little bit. Just a little. I definitely played the long game on this. Bonk. Goodbye. Well, he's gonna know where I'm going. I don't remember. I vaguely do. There, yeah, because he rests. If you need to rest, now's the time to steal your nerve.
Silently now. Darkness
Down there,
approaches.
in the southern corner of the camp, the source of the Blackwold sphere. There, let us away. See about this gate. The fact that he just unlocked it by picking the lock is fantastic. I love it. And then there's no need for concern yet. Okay, I should be able to get my advanced Brigand Slayer pretty easily. Who would want me? I don't know anything. Hi, Skogrim. I found them after all. You relieved your obligation, Blackwold. Now then, do you know how to deal with you, Ranger? Brother doesn't deal with you. My servant shall deal with you. He runs again. How could you? Not the Barrow way. Guys was easy considering what I just had to go through in the Barrow Downs. Well, them being level 20. Fucking, Oberyn hard carried that entire fucking section. Made that like that would have been like a 4-hour excursion. Not for him. So thank you for that. This is not the end of our business here. I fear the dwarfs, foul dwarf is not the end of the evil here. The greatest evils may be behind this gate. Rest now, for we need all our strength ahead.
Stay a moment.
Who is that dwarf? What power is he to command whites? That the Blackwolds were in terror of this creature is certain, but I still sense something greater in these ruins. And where's Omdir? Perhaps beyond the gate? Not lose your nerve. No, it is the Ettenmoors, yeah. The Ettenmoors has, because Omdir has the red cloak, right? There's red cloaked wraiths. Once you go into the Ettenmoors, just go immediately, like, south. I'll try to pull it up on a map in a minute. And there's, like, yeah, there's actually, they're there. Now, Omdir's now served in the Great Eye. Now Omdir take on the robes of the Cargol. Yeah, you have the Cargol. Yeah. Right when you get into the Ettenmoors. It's fucking wild. Rangers approach with fire. Fools are too late. Omdir's change is nearly complete. Love that they're level 50. And he's 15. Love it. Omdir's and these fools. You're Kara Eogan. The backfell beasts do not belong here. Nazgul literally is chasing him after him with fucking torches. In the name of Angmar. I am Cargol. I serve the Great Eye. I thought it was a really cool set piece. Goodbye. Sorry, Omdir. Rest in peace.
It's a sorry day.
It is a day both dreary and joyous. It grieves me that we were forced to slay Omdir, but a relief. He should now know peace. Lead you back to Strider. I will return to my camp. Very air seems polluted by the night's business. We should tarry here no longer.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
I'm just dropping down.
Alas for Umdir.
It grieves my heart that the Edim was able to turn Omdir thus. He was my friend and kinsman. My people remember him as the man he once was, good and noble. It tells me that the Nazgul have crossed the river and moved into Debris Land at just this time. There are events in motion that could determine the fate of Middle-earth. If you are able and willing, I have another task for you. Is there anything that's just better than what I have? I'll take whatever the cloak, why not? I'm curious to know who the dwarf you encountered with the Blackwold's camp was. Dwarves are by nature honorable and cannot be dominated by the will of any. Why would one serve the enemy? I cannot say. Worse yet, the appearance of the Nazgul. Let's go to the east road. Watch the east road, for I'm expecting some travelers, and now I fear they may be in danger. Travel to Combe and speak to a constable there named Underhill. We know him already, stout little fellow who loiters from the town center. You may suggest to Underhill to investigate the Blackwold's old hideout. When that is done, return here with your report. For a chance I am not there, assume the worst.
What road did you take, Frodo? The ringwraiths ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous. If you choose the path I fear, search for the light in the darkness.
I do like it. I do like the transitions. I like the cutscenes. It's very of the era. I actually really do appreciate being just teleported here.
Greetings.
In bird.
How do you do?
Oh, hello there. Is this something I can help you with? The Blackwolds have been broken and scattered. You say there's good news to come. Ranger Strider thinks we should investigate the Skunkwood's old hideout. Well, I'm not sure what to say that. It's not a safe place, I hear.
Please, stay a moment.
Well, I suppose you're right. I should make sure that the Blackwolds aren't hiding in that cave of theirs again, mustering their strength, but I'll want some help. Will you travel with me to Skunkwood's old hideout in the south? It's south of the guardhouse, on the north extent of the Saddle Pond, near Saddle Falls. If they're gathering there, I'll need help driving them out again. When you're ready, come back and we'll go together to the old hideout. I think it's just a bunch of instances. Alright, I'm ready to go. Are you? Travel.
Umdir's defeat shattered the back of the Black Walls, but pieces of the mystery remain unsolved.
Goodness.
This place is quiet as a tomb. I wish I could say all was peaceful and leave, but I guess we need to do a better job than that. Alright, no use pulling off what must be done. Putting off what must be done. Come on, let's make sure you have your blade at the ready in case we're in any trouble. Careful now, friend. All manner of things could be living here now. I do like the bigger shield. Ah, the shield has a spider on it. Fuck yeah. These things won't even aggro on me, technically, because they're gray. Bonk. Hold on a moment, I have the key right here. Bonk. I don't think I'm getting... There should be a Knickerbreaker Slayer for Bree. Maybe it's Norbog specifically. I thought Norbogs were starting in the Lowlands, though. Yeah, give me my aggro. Bonk. Why will not have you Blackwold? He's just repeating his line over and over until I actually get to where we need to go. There we go. Perfect. Be the last of them. You have one chance to beg for my forgiveness. Press on. I see something ahead. Oh, it is Skogrim. Wait for him to see what happens. This is your last chance. Swear fealty to Angmar once more. Never. Then die. My lord intruders. What? Deal with them. Love that we're just on his tail this entire time. I have protected Constable Underhill.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
You could have come a moment earlier. You couldn't have come a moment earlier, could ya? Before the door struck me, though, maybe. Oh well, perhaps that's the way of it. First, it was the Aegon saying that if we pledged to Angmar, we'd be made rich. Well, that all fell apart. A few of us decided we didn't want anything to do with Angmar anymore. We started talking to some new fellows, men who came up from the south. Ugly bunch they were, but at least they didn't seem like the freezing fell spirits or some of such on us. Seems though Angmar didn't like that prospect of us leaving them. That dwarf came along, and you see how that ended. Now I suppose the Blackwolds are at their end. Dead. Rat! No idea how he escaped this place. We'll never follow him now.
Just a moment.
Well, it seems that strange dwarf escaped. How he got out of here is such a mystery to me. And from what you said of the brigand's tale, that dwarf has... dwarf's one of the... words. The dwarf was the one we should have been worried about, not these Blackwolds. Well, I suppose the Blackwolds are truly broken now, but for some reason I still don't feel safe. There's not much more we can do here. You best take tidings to your ranger friend in Bree. Just that we leave this place.
The rangers which once guarded the borders of the Shire have been scattered or slain. Frodo has left the Shire, but great perils await him in Bree. I am too late. Someone must find him before the Nazgul.
I do like how it contextualizes. Like, I mean, we know, like, the Nazgul, right? Like, they went into Bree, right? But I like how it's just like, yeah, like, they're just in the middle of the city. Like, they were pretty brazen to do that. I think it's just really cool to be able to, like, see it just visually, especially in, like, the movies.
Hello there.
Good show indeed. You sure showed those Blackwold rascals what for. Sure hope so.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Good day to you. What are you still doing about here? Those Blackwoods are gone and likely for good. That strange dwarf might still be around, but I'll wager he went on somewhere a bit more interesting. Yeah, you could say that. You should take the news about your friend Strider to Breetown. If he sent you out there, he'll likely want to know what he found. He'll probably be at the Prancing Pony. Those Rangers surely like their beer, and the pony has the best. Thank you for your help, but there's no use worrying the brigands around here anymore. I do like that it actually fast travels you, though. I do appreciate that. It is the little things. Especially when Final Fantasy has a habit of, like, teleporting you somewhere. And occasionally they'll teleport you, but then you're, like, just far enough away from the NPC that you can't talk to them. It's not often. It's not all the time. It's not super often, but, like, when it happens, it's just like, like Robert Downey Jr., like, roll eye meme.
We must move quickly.
You have returned to just in time. Much has happened since you left, but I have little time to relate it. Tidings you have brought me will be of great use to my men here in Breeland, but there is more immediate threat that we must deal with. While you were away, those same Nazgul you saw with Omdir attacked the pony. They were in search of travelers I had been awaiting. 4 hobbits in the Shire. I could not tell you why they had such an interest in my companions, but I can tell you that we will have need of your help again.
I need your aid.
Well, both you and I have seen 5 Nazgul. The true number is 9. Before I can take my charges beyond Bree, I must know where the other 4 are hiding. Would you travel to the west and speak to Langland, send him to Buckland to watch over the particular hobbit? But it seems that Mr. Underhill and his friends decided to take a different path now. Are here under my protection. Still, Langland may know the whereabouts of the remaining Nazgul. He camps on the rise just north of the Buckland Gate. It may have seen something that will aid me. You must hurry. I cannot afford to delay here overly long. And this is where we actually do a big, great loop back around to the old forest at this point in time. Wow. Love the cat. Not teensy. Fuck. The name killed me. Okay, I know where he's at. Yeah, we got a little bit of ways to go. Heavy bronze helm.
Good day. How may I help
Oh,
you?
let's repair you. Heavy bronze, book cartland, mantle. I don't even remember what these do. Oh, they give plus hope. Okay, so you're there. Three gold pieces. Now let's fucking go. Getting rich, baby. 45 Lotro points. Going through Bree. Completed. Standing has increased. Reputation change. Venabury travel discount. Interesting. So 10 Lotro points for that if I got that. Reputation change. Bree was a little easier. I don't know how I'm already friend of the Yonder Watch. I fucking did fuck all there. I did most everything in Thorin's Hall though, and that only got me acquaintance. The fucking reputation system just gaslights me. No fucking way. This is an actual system. I'm kidding. Let's see. Well, fortitude is maxed. Let's do honesty, tactical mastery. Let's max out. Oops. Max out honor. Yeah, I need to go get my racials. New skirmish available. Fire is a Smaug. God, I want to fucking do this. I'll probably do an entire stream where I just do those. I just need to find a good mission to actually do those with. Hey, DJ Bonebreaker. Hi, thanks for the resub. It has been 12 months, hasn't it? Search far and wide. You drink the whole town drive. You don't find a beer so brown. We'll drink in our hometown. You can drink fancy as. You can drink by the flagon. You can live for the brave and true that comes from the Green Dragon. Yep. I figured that's where that was going. I fucking love that. I love you for that. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Orientations. Shield smash and shield blow. And to avoid critical attacks, that seems pretty niche. High spirited, increased incoming healing 5% seems pretty interesting. Seems pretty niche. Shield spike seems interesting. Shield wall. Yeah, shield wall is probably going to be good for actual tanking purposes. Shield of light probably as well. Yes. That is fine. Pretty good. Awesome. That's good to hear. Okay, I'm so close. I'm so close to something. Well, I'm 25 already. That's pretty hype. My last racial, 30, 37. So that's going to still be built up through the end of Angmar. Pretty well, going into Ang. I actually have my full racials, especially when I'm talking to the tree people. I can't remember their name. Not Ents, they're Ent adjacent. I forget their fucking name. Tree people in Angmar. Also the Earthkin as well. I forgot they existed. They're pretty cool. They're pretty hype.
What do you need?
Aragorn sent aid Nazgul. 4 more were in Buckland. They rode swiftly to the east upon black steeds. I was foolish enough to stand in their way, and they ran me down. I will heal in time, but the riders will have to threaten their wake and must be dealt with. I must ask for your help.
Might I take a moment of your time?
In the Black Riders' wake, Craven have taken roost. They are not a common strain from Dunland, but a breed I have not seen before. Likely saw creatures keep watch on Buckland and the Shire, or at the very least, since they have taken to staring at me in the night. While the Creebane may see nothing of interest, the fact that the enemy has eyes here is dangerous. If you were to blind these eyes, the enemy would not be as sure in directing its efforts. If you would dispose the Creebane that roosts in the southwest just beyond my camp, even killing one Creebane can go a long way towards blinding the enemy. Fucking birds! Glad you drew around Angmar during the time of the Lord of the Rings, even though the Witch King had been gone for hundreds of years. Yeah, I mean, Angmar, I mean, to be fair, like think about it this way, like, Minas Morgul, right? Still has its, even after the conclusion of the Lord of the Rings, like, still had its issues. Like, in, you know, Book Aragorn was just like, yeah, we're gonna throw the walls of this down, we're just gonna knock this structure down. Nobody gets to settle here for a long period of time, because, like, this place is pretty foobar. Yeah, I'm being, like, super, like, lingo slang about it, but yeah, like, there's a whole, like, Morgul Vale, Minas Morgul itself was pretty beyond repair, right? So, having, you know, Angmar, where the Witch King kind of did, you know, his own thing for however many, it was a few hundred years, right? Yeah, that, Angmar definitely not bueno. Find you through your reaction video. Hope you're well. Thank you. Going pretty well, Varus Revolver. But it's been a good day so far. I am definitely starting to feel a little tired, which is good, because I slept like garbage last night. I took like a nap, and then I was up for hours, and I'm just like sitting there, and I'm like, bro, I need to sleep at some point. So thankfully, I am starting to feel a little more tired. But that usually has to do with me actually like. Words, brain, bleh. Maybe actually like doing work and stuff. It's been great to get out some Lotro VODs today. I'm only gonna get out like 4, but that's still like 4 VODs. That's still 4 uploads to the gaming channel. It's good background noise, it's good background content.
How can I
But I hope you're doing well today. Because you said in those foul worlds, the enemy will not be nearly sure in their efforts now. However, I still need your aid. I must ask that you do something in Buckland, as it was their horn call that alerted me to the presence of the Nazgul.
Would you do something for me?
You say that Underhills with Aragorn. I know of no Underhills of sense to watch over a hobbit named Baggins. I must assume that is who Aragorn spoke of. That he is safe is welcome news, for my fears are somewhat allayed. It was late in the night when I heard the horn call of Buckland. Running to the road, I saw the Nazgul leaving Buckland to gallop. Tried to stop them, but they ran me down. I feared they had already found Baggins. But the 4 riders passed eastward towards Bree. But we may discover what they learned, if anything. The Baggins home in Crick Hollow. It is a cottage surrounded by a high hedge, almost directly southeast of the Buckland Gate. If you learn anything from there, return to me. What news you can bring may help determine movements of the Nazgul. Ugh. I feel that badly. Went to sleep early-ish and it felt all night long being asleep awake. It really has been. Like, the past couple days have been one of those where, like, you try to go to sleep and, like, you're just awake. And, like, it's not like screen time, right? Like, it's not like screen time or anything like that. It actually is just, like, you're just awake. Like, you try, like, you're laying there, but you're just awake. I was watching, like, space documentary videos last night, as I've done fairly recently. That's actually, you actually see it in my fucking feed when I react to stuff. Like, I've been reacting to, like, quasars, black holes. Well, not reacting, just watching them when I go to sleep. So, it's been fun, but, yeah, last night was definitely a little rough. I was trying to sleep and get a pain from pulled shoulder muscle. Yeah, that sucks. Finally, I broke down and started pulling icy hot on just before going to bed. So he's doing the trick. I know my my biceps still ache pretty badly from doing the weights this week. Check your mail yet? Which mail? Oh no, I did not. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, thanks for thanks for letting me know about that. Oh, that fucking goes hard. You definitely didn't have to. I appreciate that, though. We'll detach that. Attach that. I don't know why it does that, though. Why? So, the mob drops can be turned in at task boards for EXP. Good enough to boost you another level. No, I definitely appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm going to make sure I can get to a mob thing for... Hi, Discord. How you doing? I fucking saw that. Discord's reactive image was, a thing. I need to go figure out where the mob vendor is, and then I can go turn those in. And have to, Bob, you're welcome. No, I do appreciate that. Thank you. Where... Oh, yeah, because Trestlebridge, that's the north... That's, North Downs bullshit. I also kind of want to let these VODs catch up a little bit as well. Because I want to see if people want to see the 100% runner doing quests and tedium, or if they're more fine with going through the main story and doing what I can. You can pull those items too. Oh, yes, I can, yeah. I don't need to visit a mailbox, you're correct. What, who, oh wait, yes, you aren't one of those black riders. I must tell you that I haven't been so frightened in my life. Did they learn anything from me? Well, those riders came busting into my house, but I had already skipped out the way back. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by OBS on my second screen. I thought I saw something pop up. Well, those guys came busting in the house, but I had already slipped out the back way, and not the thing did they get from me. When the sheriffs came, they made me tell them about Frodo and the others going to the old forest, but I didn't say a thing about the enemy's ring. Oh dear, I mean, what's that? Sounds like crows. That's the one. Rebane. You're coming close. Oh, Edgar Boulder. Oh, Fatty Bulger. Oh no, more are coming. Come on. You didn't get all of them, though. Did I not? Some flew off into the forest. I thought I used to figure out where they came from. Hope they don't come back. Right, and then we can go to Franklin again. Okay, let's go you to attach 6. Yes, and I need to go turn those in at wherever the fucking rep vendor is. Probably in actual base Brie, if I had to guess. I do like the earth architecture. I think it's very unique. Damn! No. Oh, they knew. I'm ruining fun for people like me. Imagine Nazgul busted my door and came inside. I probably shit my heart out. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those well, especially because the Nazgul have a like a dread aura about them, right? Like, sure, like game mechanic wise, but like actually like that's part of the point that they do, right? They're not necessarily Sauron's like best warriors, but they're like they're able to one, they unquestionably follow him because of the actual rings, right? The rings themselves. But, like, they are, they have benefits and auras about them that make it so that way, like, especially in the night, where, like, they go hard. A severe dread aura because dread and evil and fear is fucking real in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it is. I don't know if this is a fucking level up or not, though. I'm only at 80. Well, I'll get 100 soon enough. And then 100 should... Well, it might be. It depends, because it's like, what, 280, 560 split, I think, if I remember correctly, for this tier. Couldn't be that bad. Oh. Fucking wrong skill.
What can I do for you?
The name's ring. It's no wonder Aragorn was so secretive as to why the enemy was seeking Baggins. If the Creebane found heard Fredger's words, the enemy will know certain that the ring is no longer in the Shire and it will all be lost. Finding those birds in the old forest will not be a simple task. I ask that you return to Aragorn and Bree and seek his counsel on how to find these foul birds. I'm actually gonna go fucking errand boy back to Bree. Yes, I am. In a minute. The existing brick for idiot, pretty much. Yeah, it goes to show that the sometimes the strongest thing, the most, you know, biggest, bulkiest, you know, strongest thing isn't the thing that you should fear. You know, something actual fear itself does a pretty fucking good job of that. The actual embodiment of just fear and terror. There we go. If you see a thing popping behind me, it looks like a gear. I don't know what's going on with Discord Reactive today. It's kind of freaking out. This is dire news. While 4 hobbits I was aware of safe for the moment, protection debris offers is fleeting at best. We must leave soon if the enemy's suspicions were confirmed by these Creebane. Zeke is no longer in the Shire. Trip may be all the more perilous. Yet the old forest is a twisted labyrinth that can lead even the most experienced tracker astray. Finding these Creebane will not be easy. 2.4 power. I thought this was 2,000. Now it's 2.4 power. Fate, morale, critical rating. Be that.
Listen well.
There is one who could find these Creebane for us and ask him for such aid, however, may not see our warriors as his. He's known by many peoples of old, or of many names. Of old, he's known as Orald to men, while to the dwarves he is simply foreign. The elves call him Farwain Ben Adar, oldest and fatherless. However, in these days, he's known as Tom Bombadil by those who are aware of him. Look for old Bombadil's house, which lies at the far eastern end of the Withywindle river that flows through the old forest. He may help you if you ask him in my name, Aragorn. Discover anything, I would ask that you address it as best you can. I wish I could help you in this task, but safety of my charge comes before all else. I really do like that, because Tom Bombadil, like, the entire, like, journey is about when, like, after the Nazgul finds them, right? When the Nazgul... I don't actually know what maximum fucking power does, dude. Words, brain. The entire sequence is done roughly about when the Nazgul tries to sniff out the 4 of them, and was it Pippin throws the mushrooms and he goes away, and they're running through the night through the forest. Huckleberry Ferry, 20 miles, right? That's effectively, because Huckleberry Ferry is, we were just there, right? Like the Buckland Ferry down here, right? That's roughly where it's at. And then, so that's kind of a shortcut through, because Fatty Bulger, Crick Hollow was removed, the Old Forest was removed, the Barrow Downs were removed, which actually opens up the technical plot hole of, like, the Barrow Blades, because that's how the Witch King and Return of the King was actually taken out. But I headcanon it as Aragorn just gives them blades. You know, you could argue headcanon potentially, hand-wavy status, that, like, yeah, these are blades of Cardolan. You know, he and some of the Rangers had some extras, or they were recovered from some defiled tombs of Cardolan in the Barrow Downs. Like, you could headcanon it in, I think. Reasonable dismissal at that point. But, like, if you want to be actual, like, certified, like, my My lore, my preservation of lore. Yeah, there is a plot hole that does open it up. That does open up there. Kind of like the Hobbit films. I do too. I mean, I kind of have to turn my brain off for them, but like, I enjoy it. I'll watch Desolation of Smaug. Yeah, neither's Arnord's Ford Blades. Yeah, like that's quite literally why the Witch King got by them, is that they were enchanted to not have they were enchanted to get around his enchantments protections. So we're going back into the Barrow Downs at this point. So this is actually where Lalia actually came out of the Barrow Downs. So it all interconnects here. If you wanted to, so I technically did prep work with the Barrow Downs. Technically, if you wanted to, you could hypothetically like save this, as I did, I think, on my first playthrough. You could save this for when you actually do the main story. And up there, someone else is doing it. Let's go. You could save this for when you do the main story and kind of pad it out a little bit, because this is going by pretty quick. Like, I'm just doing the actual main story content right now. I also needed to come back this way anyways, because I totally forgot about yeah, totally forgot about the other thing, the return the carvings or whatever. Oh, fuck off. Because I'm not, it's because I'm still not quite higher level than you yet. Weird, it's almost like getting better gear fucking helps. Weird. Now that I'm actually getting like those quest rewards I can actually equip. Fuck, bro. I do like the how they did this though. I do actually like how they it looks very, very creepy, very old forest vibe. I dig it. Who fucks has it? There you are. Fucking hit him.
What can I do for you?
I'm relieved you have returned. I was worried it sent you to your death. Now, let me look at the lore fragments you have brought back. These parts are so troubling. They appear to be written by men of Cardolan. They speak of a kingdom falling into ruin and those remaining falling victim to the plague. But that is all. This doesn't answer, though, why such fell creatures came to the Barrow Downs. I fear these fragments will yield more questions than answers. Where's the Cardolan?
Will you give me a moment of your
Oh, this is
time,
the chest I
friend?
need, actually. Seems like it may not be the first time such terrors plague these lands. The bits of parchment you recovered lead me to believe that two brothers fought to recover a great treasure of Cardolan and brought it down here to the Barrow Downs. So that's what I was missing with the two. You're supposed to do these in tandem with each other. The quest I did previously. Lore fragments you brought me mention a fortress named Osgorthad. Men of Cardolan took many of those who felt sick to the plague there. The ruins of the fortress still stand today in the south. It is from there that the terror arose and the curse the brothers for their theft. If you're willing, you may seek the treasure of history. Treasure in North Barrow, not far from here to the east. Perhaps we can learn more about the men and how to stave the evil off from spreading beyond the bounds of the Barrow Downs. We'll go do that really quick because I want to make sure I'm actually, like, I want to make sure I'm being pretty efficient with this. Sleigh bell, every victory will be celebrated. Fucking love it. So this is the chest that we came across previously. Like, I knew there was a quest tied to it, but I wasn't sure what quest chain it was a part of. And like, yeah, so like if you're doing the main story and you are stopping every now and again to do stuff like this, right? Like, it does feel like it well, in this case, because you're trying to catch the Creebane and you're on a time limit technically, contextually via story, this is definitely one of those things where stopping and doing a bunch of these quests would actually probably ruin the experience. This was a Cardolan. Saw that. Give me that. Bro, I am stockpiling on barrow iron and silver so hard it's not even funny. Like, I want to get that level. I want to get those, like, those free levels. I want to get the mastery. I want to get a very easy mastery with that. I think I have to go down to Gorthad again. I don't remember. We're going to see how long this quest chain is. It shouldn't be super long. Hello, server. Would you try that again?
Greetings,
There we go.
friend.
Oh, you found something. Many pages are missing. Perhaps I can glean something of those which remain. This is almost too terrible to read. The author, Amanda Cardelan, tells how those few Cardelan who remain died in a great plague, borne alone by dark clouds in the east. Soon after, fell spirits split down for the north. The man writes tormenting dreams that follow. Dreams of a place called Angmar. Soon after, the dead walk the land once more. It's not essentially the man writes that he fears that he too will succumb to the plague, and nobody will ever know the rest. How I wish I had the remaining every one of those cursed lands. Now I must find no more. Find more of the journal. Bring them to me. Perhaps in this knowledge, a defense against these fell spirits can be learned. Sure. Skunkwood shield. Range defense. Crit 3 agility. Agrocom. Give me that.
Will you give me a moment of your time? friend?
Greetings. I've been studying materials you brought me from the Barrow Downs, and I've learned much more since we last spoke. I would like to ask one favor of you. This journal found contains a vast amount of knowledge through it. I have learned that the men of Cardelan buried many relics of their dead. Might be where some of these things may be made to help defend against such creatures as the Barrow of the White. Journal speak to chalices, that were buried in the Great Barrow itself. I wonder if you could go there and gather some for me. I'm sure many of them are deep inside the catacombs of the Great Barrow. Yes, so this actually intersects with itself in regards to when we actually go to the Great Barrow. Because the Great Barrow is a fellowship instance, but you do go in a solo instance for main story, so this actually lines up perfectly. Now, you can actually go take the back road to Tom Bombadil. Try it again. Back here.
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
Man had way too much fun with this. Hey now, what's with all this fuss? We had so many guests since our wedding. There is time enough for bird watching, but perhaps the first song or two be hearty. Let your heart fly free and put aside your worries. You're in the house of Tom Bombadil.
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
I don't remember that being his voice. I thought his voice used to be different. Did they change his voice? My gold bear is away at her spring, and I was gone lily hunting. I have no time for chasing birds, but hoy now, Aragorn's a name I know, and a friend of old Tom's. Hear then my offer. While Tom Bombadil looks for your crows, you'll gather lilies for my lovely. Saw some along the river, just to hop and a jump away. Just follow along until ring and ding ding. You'll find Old Man Willow. You'll watch that old gray willow man. He's a mighty singer. He'll sing you down to sleep and drown you if you don't be careful. Deep dive videos on YouTube, mostly by two channels called Campfire Dúnedain and Rums Unraveled. I know I watch Nerd of the Rings. There's a couple who I watch. It's been a minute since I've watched any of their videos. I'm definitely due to watch more Lord of the Rings fairly soon, actually. Crack. This kind of reminds me of the Forbidden Forest from Wind Waker a little bit. It's just the Erd Tree avatar, don't worry about it. Ain't too far away. Fuck off. Oh, bro, this netcode. It hurts. Confirm, yes, no. Picked up, yes, no. Server? There we go. Bro, that lag time, though. Imagine playing League of Legends on that ping. I don't remember when the main story ends. I think the main story brings you to the Lone Lands, if I remember correctly. Dreamer, the Token Professor Corey also has his own lore channel, pretty deep dive into the genre and other authors as well. Lord of the Rings is great. I love a lot of the channels who cover it. I don't think that there's a bad Lord of the Rings channel. I really don't. Like, each of them offers something different. Each of them offers their own insights, right? Men of the West has some good videos. Like there's some good videos out there.
Oh, can you hear me singing?
I really feel like they redid his voice at some point. Like, I feel like his voice used to be different. Lily's white for the river daughter, stronger than Hobbit folk you are. If you're out saying old willow man, not a lily crushed nor leaf bent. Old Tom's a merry fellow, but he knows when it's time dancing to go whiting. He's found your birds and none too soon. If you seek them out, then seek them now, lest you wish to sleep beneath green grass. Blackbirds. Hey, now we're getting quest leveled up. Okay, perfect. Blackbirds flitted and fluttered, skipping amongst the branches. They came to rest where they restless walk, where the old barrows are stir when they should be sleeping. Go north and up a path, knock to up and follow the old barrows road, then south within the barrow to walk along the forest eaves. Hey, do Meridu, and then you'll find them. Watch for Lady Drury. Now hop along, my hearty Tom's a going leaping. I don't remember. I think there's only like 15 chapters. I don't think book 1 is that long. I know going to the Lone Lands is the break. That's about all I know. Hello? Please? That was talking about fucking rubber banding. It's going to be... I think that's where it is? Yeah. It's not in the southern Barrow Downs, it's in the northern Downs. Shit, where am I? Which server are you on? Lag? I'm US West, and I'm on Glamdring. Because I didn't transfer my characters over because I didn't know the server crunch was happening, because I literally logged in, like, I think, like, the 31st, and then I logged in the 4th, and, you know, obviously the server crunch happened, because the 32-bit servers went the way of the dodo. But, like, no, because I'm on US West, so I went to Glamdring, because I'm like, oh, US West, this will be fine. I think it's just popular. I think that it's just having a lot of traffic is what's going on. A lot of people are playing the game, which is good. Like, that's a sign of a healthy game. All US are in Vegas now. I mean, I'm not too far from Vegas, because I'm in Idaho specifically. So I'm not too far from it. But even then, going to, like, Washington sometimes is just... Well, Idaho also doesn't have good internet, to be fair. Notoriously, just does not have good internet. One day I will address that. One day I will hope to address that, and everything should be fine. I'll have better internet. I'll have fiber. It'll be great. Fool, do you think my pets will not learn of the ring now travels these lands? You have failed. Now when the Master of the Night returns, you shall learn of this, and you'll end your untimely death. Now come, my pets. Whack. You fool. You have sent all your birds my way. Now you have backed yourself into a corner. Bye, Androst. Talk to Tom Bombadil at his house, right? Because of how the fucking region maps up. Glamdring is the most popular NA and raid instance PvP heavy. I'm not super interested in... Well, I guess PvP would be... I guess PvMP exists, right? Like the Etmors. I guess that exists. As someone who does... someone who has done raiding in Destiny 2, I'm top 10%. Somebody who's done raiding in Final Fantasy 14 was grinding Howling Blade earlier this week because 7.3 came out. Done bossing in RuneScape. I'm very excited because I've never actually played through Shadow of Angmar. I've got to book 1. I've told other people I've got up to where you go through Malinhad, and then you get down to I don't even know how to pronounce that if I'm being honest. You get down to here and try to go up in there, but that's honestly where that's where my point of reference drops off. Because starting Angmar Book 2 has never been something I've just seemingly been able to do. So this is the playthrough where I'm just like, yeah, we're doing this. We're going through. We're playing. Lotro tries sometime already entirely too many games. It is a time investment, to be fair. The reason I'm going through a lot of this as quick as I am is, one, obviously, you know, person helped out earlier a lot. Like, they condensed the Barrow Downs from like a 4-hour chunk of time to a 2-hour chunk of time, right? So that helped. But it also helps that I've gone through everything I've done through now. Like, I've done this multiple. I have gone through probably like 5 to 7 times. Start of game, like Shadow of Angmar, Shadows of Angmar, like introduction, like start of game, through the Lone Lands, Oscuruth, Garth Argowan specifically. Anything further, the Trollshaws, Evandim, like Forashell, like Moria, I none of that. 10 minutes, your armor should be done. You have a necklace in your mailbox. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Do you want anything? Like, I'll throw silver your way. I know you don't need silver, but like, I'll throw silver your way. Oh, there, stay a while. Are you still hurried? Authrengroth, you say. That's a dark place full of dark whites. You've no need of going. If you must, you must. Not be staying you. Very well. Come closer, I'll be telling you. That's 10 to 13 damage. That's a two-handed club, though. Ugh. Give me the battle gauntlets, because they sell. Great Barrow's not a place for the weak hearts or frail limbs. Wicked whites and evil lords make merry in their terror. They never coddle Tom, and never will they. He's a master. You be a go, and Tom will take you. Let me do this then, really quick then. Blackwells, thank you, I appreciate that. God, because yeah, 6 fate, I totally had fucking jack shit for actual items. Appreciate that. Let's do that. Well, my merry fellow, here's to go leaping over the ready to go leaping over the barrow. Skip along and we'll sing a song that will make the dark ones rattle. His name? Yes, it was a different name I saw.
Forged within the depths of Authrengroth, the Great Barrow, a sinister pact which could spell doom for Eriador.
So I can see the name of the necklace. Gratify Blackwells. Ipswich. You fucking legend! I love that. That's fucking based. Depends on what you look for. The Great Barrow Downs. Did he just say the Great Barrow of the Downs? I'm getting ASDF, you have the Downs, like, vibes. Yep, that's the one. How language changes over the years. Careful now, you'll be in speed until bones will die. Until the whites have you dancing. Oh my god, that was fucking amazing. Okay, Authrengroth I've run a few times. And click on it. Kitsch Peach Towel. Fucking worth. God damn, it's so good. The meme potential. Take these Dower Hands though, because I actually really need those. Oh, I literally just hadn't gone to Authrengroth yet. Rats. Oh, this will be fucking cake. As long as I completionist run this will be fine. As long as I look for the chalices and shit, because this actually gets you into a private instance, if I remember correctly. If I understand how it actually works. The Great Bear, dude, I made the mistake of trying to unsync this at 9 or sync this at 90 with just my hunter back when I was on Land Dribble. Yeah, as it turns out, shit gets really bulky. The fucking crawling arms at level 90 are insane. Sambrung, Thoughter, and fucking forgot the third stooge. I don't even remember what his name is. It's been way too long. I should be able to collect the chalices here. Maybe not. No, nope, nope. Maybe I misremembered. Because I don't see anything. Oh no, I have to go run Sambrog. How fucking terrible. I have to go actually put in work and run Sambrog. Oh no. The huge manatee. We explored middle of it today. Yep, we are going through Lord of the Rings Online's MSQ. Oh no, I have to run content. How terrible. I'll probably wait a little bit, though. That way I actually have, like, skills and shit. Well, you can do it at 20. I know you can do it at 20. I don't remember if it's group required. I think it's group required, right? It's fellowship required. It's been a while since I've done it. That'll probably be some Breland wrap-up, if anything. So, as soon as I know that I have to go to the Lone Lands, that's one of those that I'll probably be able to, like... I'll do that as, like, as a actual, like, finishing up Breland. Here, Lord Skogrim, no one gets past. Not if you're high level enough. I guess you can unsync it then, right? Like, if you're level 30, you can just go in. The Marvel Token beta, Mr. Marvel versus my favorite character from it. Nice, nice. Can't be defeated. Stay back. Skogrim promised. He said if we couldn't be defeated. What was that noise? Comedic. The dead suffer no intruders. Level 50 cap, he could probably run you through it with no issues. Oh, 100%. That is definitely going to be like, oh, God, the creeping arms. Ugh, God, they go so fucking tanky. God, Ivar awaits us. Did he just fucking despawn? I saw that. Or he fucking fobbed out. You are a problem. Your signatures. Oh, the little crawling dude. He's so good. There we go. I've never watched the theatrical version of Lord of the Rings. I've not read the books or watched the extended. Dude, watch the extended. I can't go back to theatrical. Extended adds so much. It adds so much context. I thoroughly love them. However, Return to the King is like fuck off 4 hours. Just like budget time. Arise, my brothers. Someone be like, is that a JoJo reference? The books are also good as well. The pacing can be a little odd if you're not used to it, but from when I was reading them, I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed them. Goodbye. Our plans in the south are reaching fruition. Must counter the loss of Amdir. Fools, I shall suffer your presence no longer. I've had on my steps for far too long. Oh no, the Witch King's pissed. Hi, Ivar. And now the dead shall take you. I was like, is this our first Red 6? Yeah, this is our first Red 6. I thought I went to 5. I don't actually know if there's a cap. The Great King commands. Goodbye. Ivar, yeah. His 3-man dungeon. Isn't his 3-man dungeon in Garth Argerwin though? I vaguely remember it. I've done, I think, Ivar the Bloodhand's 3-man dungeon once. Because, you know, something every time I play this game I've had to do it effectively solo. So it'll be fun to do it on stream, especially if people are like, Garth Argerwin? I could do that. A seeking audience thought may approach. Fucking .or. Hi, Sambrog. Well met, my master sends thee greetings. I send thee the boon of an audience before I kill thee. Thou seems desirous of certain knowledge, so I will give it thee. For the dead speak not, the white cackles. My master seeks great power for the Dark Lord, but the Dark Lord has more designs than this. The Pale Dwarf shall go to the north and gather an army in the name of Angmar and the Witch King. The Got One, the great power himself, and whom I swore, or who I owe this form, goes to the east. There in Agamar, he shall, yep, Garth Argo and Agamar, ugh. Shall awaken a power that lies sleeping in the waters. With her under his command, the skies will turn to blood, and all shall despair. Now that eyes comes to an end. I don't remember what this maiden plot point is, so it's going to be really interesting to go through Garth Argoin again. Return of the King Extended Edition basically goes upon proceeding. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. His recommendation, he says, yep, pretty much. Yeah, it's just the Final Fantasy 14 bit. The house cannot defeat me. What? It cannot be! So this is a teaser for the Sambrog Great Barrow instance, is what this is. What you be a-thinking? Dead men should not be awakened. Vanish into sunlight, leave your... Tom, I don't think that's sunlight. That was actually just a fucking lightning bolt. You literally flipped up Solemn Judgment. Was it worth the trouble? Did you learn your lesson? Leave the dead to sleep their dreamless sleep and walk yourself upon the green grass under the sun. Flawless. Oh, I actually really love Othrin Groth. Got mail. Perfect. Transform fire is waiting. I actually really like it. I actually really like this. I actually like how this is really well done as well. Yeah, the crack of light. Love it.
Saruman the White has become the jailer of Mordor. It was he who orchestrated my capture and imprisoned me atop Orthanc. Gwaihir the Windlord came to my rescue and saved me from this accursed tower. All would have been lost if Strider hadn't found Frodo and the hobbits.
There's something about Gwaihir's flight animation that doesn't quite do it for me. That tickled my brain a little bit. I don't know how else to word that. That one did not spark joy. It looked like a really fat bird just on a zip line. Fucking love it. New Dot Hack Games says the plot is like this is an MMO. MMOs aren't even MMO combat. This is G games are more action RPG. I think he was hard to come to by though. I mean, probably. Some of those games are definitely getting up in price and up in years and just copies, supply demand. Darkness behind us in that dank and dreary tomb. That's a mood. Make our way back into the light and feel the sun on our faces once more. Under a Cardinal, maybe? Sure. Old Barrowettes from Angmar came. They disturb the peace and trouble folk who wander under the mountains, let the dead sleep and leave their troubles in the earth. Unless of course you wake them dancing on the rooftops. Hey, come my friend, linger no longer to where you should be going. You have a friend who awaits you. I think this is actually the end of the book. So I got like 30 minutes on that. That's unfortunate. Let's turn a Bait of Evil. Yeah. Sunlight through the blue lens and fucking... It's Sambrog's eyes. It's so fucking good, though. Like, every time I go through the fucking... Othrin Groth, it's just such a fun experience for me. Every fucking time. I'm ready for an upgrade. Actually, yeah. Appreciate that, because I was actually about to figure out what my next step was. Am I actually 28? Well, I'm 25. Well, it's item level 28, right? Minimum level 25. Mr. Wolf. Come on. Maybe? Maybe? Or I can play at 400 ping. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, flawless. Why is Lump of Serp? Why is that 350 gold? What the fuck do you drop from? Jesus Christ. Sometimes I just watch fucking trade chat. Watch, like, how insane some of the shit is. I mean, it's got to be current tier content. Oh, you bought item levels different. Right. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, because I can't do battle gauntlets. I don't need those. Wow, that actually is a huge fucking upgrade. Okay, thank you for that. Oh, right, because it's a two-handed fuck. Defender's leggings. Yeah, the sturdy set seems like it's fucking peak. I'll have to keep an eye out for those recipes. Perfect. Thank you for those. I appreciate that. That sets me up. Actually sets me up going into probably through fucking other top, actually. It's like all might and vit. It's just, it's so fucking good. No, the bonuses are fucking great. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, might, vit, physical. Yeah, no, fucking flawless. Yeah, no, those weapon and metalsmith girls are fucking tech. I don't think there's anything really after Sambrog. I think it's all just wrap up for book 1. I think is the keyword. It's already 5 p.m. Wow, I've been live for almost 7 hours. No. Let's see. Right, I forgot it. It's like 4 hours ago. I'm like, I don't know where my phone is, because I'm gonna go check YouTube Studio and see how the Badger video did. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, I don't have my phone. Character on 14, so I play with my US friends and American servers. I totally get that, though. Like, I get that. I think that right now a story skip is on sale, if that is something that you needed to do or were looking at doing. I know they'll sell story skips. Like, you still gotta play through Dawn Trail, but especially if you played through the game prior, getting a story skip or just transferring over entirely, excuse me, might not be a bad idea. I'm clearly getting tired. Oh my god. Hi, Ghosty. How's it going? Early enough where there's not an issue for me. Yeah, that's fair. Like, if you were a couple expansion, like, if you were in, like, I don't know, like Shadow, like Stormbond or Shadowbringers, right? That might be a little bit different. Yeah, I know there's instances because of loading. Let's go and sell some shit.
What can I do for you this fine day?
Did I just miss that? Yes, I did. 44.58. 2028. There we go. I had to make sure.
What can
browse.
I do for you this fine day?
Sell. Sell that for now, because I gotta go back to. Anyways, Cardaland, Shining, Blackwood, Fire. Wow, I was still wearing bronze legging this entire time. I'm so fucking good at this game. That was sarcasm. Ruler, Pale Flax. Just do. Smith. Journeyman Metalsmith's case is there. Damn.
What can I do for you this fine day?
There we go. Perfect. This is free to play. I think up through 90? I think. I don't remember. One of the 50 quests in the Bree area alone. Well, yes, for Bree, yeah. I wanted to get through book 1 specifically, and that's actually probably where we're going to end it today. It was once we get through book 1, because I have some stuff I got to finish up in Bree, namely the Barrow Down instances, because like those are going to be something I want to actually do. Question about Warframe, since you look like you're far into the game. I'm technically caught up with what you got. I will try to answer to the best of my ability. Like, I'm technically caught up like through Isleweaver. How do you get Warframe parts? It depends on the Warframe. Oh, talked about them, whatever, there we go. It depends on the Warframe part, because certain activities will drop the, so you have the, what is it? The neuroptics, the chassis, the, the other place. There's like 3 parts, and then you'll have like the actual blueprint itself, and they feed into each other. Mag, for example, yeah, I'd have to look at where Mag actually drops from, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not familiar with her drop table. Book 1, Chapter 12, Black Riders. Hello again. I was busy that I didn't see you there. There's never a moment's peace here. Warframe, the Warframe chat in the Discord server should be able to point you in the right direction. We definitely have some pretty experienced people like Yako over there. Was worried about, sorry, there's never a moment's peace here. If I say so, I was worried that he'd sour my beer for letting Mr. Underhill and his friends go off with that ranger. He who? Oh, why, that would be Mr. Gandalf, of course. They say he's a wizard or some such, and they say that there's something in those tales. My beer's never been better. He was so pleased. Begging your pardon, but I do it around sometimes. Gandalf said to send anyone. Bring Strider up to his room. It's on the stairs just beyond Strider's room. It just depends where Mag drops, and then you gotta go get the 3 parts of Mag, and then the blueprint for Mag, and then you'd be able to craft them using the requisite materials.
Why do you disturb me?
I feel that. Fucking pet just hisses at him. Flawless interaction. Okay, it's been too long, but by the look on your face, surmise that presence here is not extended to mere courtesies to me. Yes, of course, Strider's the one you seek, though he's no longer here. Angmar's rise is grim news indeed, but I am not surprised. Nevertheless, I cannot turn aside from my own task, for the fate of all Middle-earth hangs on it. I shall deliver your message to Ranger, to the Ranger. Now go, for now it's time, the end of the plots of the Witch King. Whether east or north, I bid you good fortune. Farewell. And then this is the start of book 2. You've done much of the people of Breeland, but the shadow of the Angmar spreads far and wide. I have learned from Gwaihir the Windlord that another among my order has found corruption in the lowlands. To the east of Bree, may be in real dangers that you encounter in the Great Barrow. Unfortunately, Radagast is given to wandering. Oh, I forgot Radagast is an Oscar Ruth. Forgot he was there. It would be difficult to find. I would ask that you enlist the assistance of the Rangers in finding his location. There is one here in Breeland, Ceradan, who will be able to aid you. Head out of Bree through the west gate and turn north along the Greenway. Seek Ceradan in his cabin along the Greenway across from Thonley's worksite. So we're actually going to decline that for now. We will book 2 forward at when we actually start book 2. Road to Lonely Mountain. My friend, as you know, the great battle was fought at the foot of the Lonely Mountain many years ago. Now with trouble stirring in the east, I am concerned. I wish to know what happened to our allies and enemies of the past. Master Owen of Rivendell is preparing a council, which includes a representative of every folk in many lands. People may have more insight on his troubles. Are you willing to travel to Rivendell on my behalf? I have arranged for the swiftest travel possible to Imladris. Oh shit, that just sends you there. Bro, I just got fucking sent. Okay. Because this is definitely not a high level area. Definitely not. No sir. New axe. Okay, perfect. Thank you. We will return to the Troll Shaws at some point. Weaponsmith was higher than I remember it. Nice. Let me equip that. Because you're just worse. Perfect. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That actually carries me through a lot of the lowlands, actually. Okay. Let me pick up the free TP here. Let me pick up the milestone. Questing in blue line is pain. I've been having a decent amount of fun with it. Mostly it's just been being undergeared because I'm fucking bad at the game like this. Mostly it's been fine. I've been looking at it and it feels like blue is going to be optimal for actual playing the game, because you get shit like shield wall. It's just cover from Final Fantasy 14. Like, grats, that party member, yeah, they're not taking damage. I'll take the damage. Proceeds to have fuck off massive health bar. So I honestly have been enjoying it. I've been enjoying playing tank, and I guess tanks are greatly needed in Lord of the Rings Online. As I was looking through some stuff. Yes, so I only have 2 skills, so I need to load. How many Lotra points do I have? Obedient Traveler. Milestone skill 3 is 350. Is it account wide? No, it's... This should be character, right? Yeah, it's character. Fine, give me the fucking milestone. Unless there's an account version. I don't think there's an account version. Venturing pack. Virtue XP, copper scraps, universal toolkit, don't care. These might actually be once per character. I'll probably wait for them to go on sale then. I'm sure they go on sale every now and again. I'm not going to worry about it. But we do have Rivendell. That's done. I have 14 minutes on that. I can't really do fucking... Where's the horse? Oh, God. It's been a while since I've been in Rivendell. But I need to not be here because I am in the... Oh, right. Yeah. So, where was it? It was... I don't know what this is down here. I don't think I've ever been there. Trollshaws. This map looks a little different than I remember. Or was it Lonelands? Yeah, so you go Forsaken Inn. I'm trying to remember where the Cargul are. The Cargul Searchers. Yeah, I think because it's... You Forsaken Inn. You hang around Minas Ariel. You go up to Weathertop. You eventually pass through on the Great East Road. Oscuruth becomes your new hub. Agamar, Hagamar, Garth Argowen. This is where Ivar the Bloodhand is. That's where that goes. The Trollshaws. Because you can border the Ettenmoors. Maybe they removed it. But, like, you can actually border the wall and, like, see some of the buffs and stuff of the Ettenmoors. Tree and red for higher damage while doing landscape. That is true. That is also fair. Thinking blue is best, absolutely agree, but not for questing. Manning guard for 17 years now. I mean, honestly, yeah, I will defer to you on that one. I'm gonna have to make my second tree anyways. Where were they? Giant Valley is where drakes are and giants. I don't remember. It wasn't in Cardolan, because that's new, I'm pretty sure. There's a specific spot with level 75 Cargul Searchers somewhere around here. Oh, I totally forgot about Harlig. Harlig's going to be awful to go through. It was somewhere in here, I think. I'll have to figure it out when I get there. I'm pretty sure it was just at the entrance to the Ettenmoors. Actually, good point. We're going to go fast travel back to... Probably Bree. We're going to see where we can actually fast travel to. I'm going to go make a red line really quick. See if I can actually do that, maybe? Trollshaws. Cool. I can't get back for another 13 minutes anyways. So we're going to do it this way then. We're going to go here. Dealing damage. Skills have high base damage. Bleeds. Oh, fucking bleeds are going to be fucking amazing. Give me that spec 2. Can you not spec 3? Interesting. You can't go yellow. Alright, what do we got? Increase your chance to score crit when using combat skills. 2%. These cargoes were in Angmar. No, they're somewhere. I don't want to go die right now. Is the only reason I'm not doing it. No, there's some cargo searchers just sitting out there. They don't have a third spec, but okay, so this would be just strict support line then. Heavy weapons training increased with. The fuck was that? That was amazing. Thrill of battle. Really? We go 5% crit? Oh, so it ends up being 25 because it stacks up to 5. So I'm assuming that crit enhances your melee and crit. Okay, so you're fishing crits. Broad strokes, sweeping cut will affect additional targets and chance to apply bleed on hit. That's not bad. Actually, that's really not bad. Yeah, 100% chance for sweeping cut to cause a bleed. Thrust, wound. And then I guess we are putting at least some points into heavy. I don't want to put heavy points into heavy weapons training though. Oh, it's rough. I need 1 point. I guess you would put 1 point in it then. Unless yellow. Yellow wouldn't count, I don't think, because it's off color. Alright, shield wall. It's a great skill, but you absorb 100% of the incoming damage for a fella, but you get it without getting it mitigated. It can one-shot you because you take 100. You know what? Fair enough. Okay. That is a good clarification to make. So we'll do... I hate doing that. I'll have to respec that later. Brutal swing, brute strength to hammer, well-placed blow. Hammer trait will give your attack a chance to cause a bleed. Interesting. Power when using parry or block. Yes. Tireless blows. Parry responses have a chance to reset the cooldown of brutal assault. Sure. Hemorrhage. Give me 1 point in that. The king of powerful attacking and stuff providing a chance to knock targets down. I don't know if the knockdown... we'll do it because it at least gives damage. I'll have to toy with that. I'm gonna have to toy with redline. All right, I'm gonna pull a sneaky. I need to get back to Bree anyways, and I figured this actually wastes enough time. I'm gonna go try to look for those cargo searchers. It's been a minute. Send you my guide for red and blue font. Yeah, absolutely. I'm game. I was trying not to look at meta comps for them, because going into raids, right? Like going into actual high tier content, I guarantee there's an absolute solved this is what you play, or at least a variation of you play this or you play this variation to play optimally. What is it? We were talking. Someone was talking about the tier 3 raid, the new one. Because I've never raided in Lotro. Like, I've raided in other games. I've done raids in 14. I've raided in Destiny, right? But I don't know how Lotro does it. I hear the tier 3 is fucking rough. Endgame based, but you can adapt to everything. Okay, because I was trying to get a feel for it. Because I didn't want to try to min-max it super early. But, I mean, if the guide exists, I might as well look at it at this point. Because I'm starting to get up there, and I'm starting to, like... Practice is going to make perfect. I'm trying... Let me see if I get one shot or not. Curious. I shouldn't get one shot. Shouldn't is the keyword. I gotta make it all the way over to the other side of the Etmors without getting fucking clapped. We're gonna see how well this works. Tripping over a flower. See, you say that. But, they are gonna be way, well, at least, what, 20 levels above me? Etmors? Sorry, not Etmors, Troll Shells. I'm fucking dumb. I've been saying Etmors the last, like, 5 minutes. 25 with purple gear, your guard should be able to take one hit. Yeah, as long as I don't... Oh, this rubber banding is gonna fucking suck, though. Just like, hey, Nani, the fuck is this man doing? Just watching this fucking level 25 dwarf just fucking barge out. I just got a door fire in here. Because I distinctly remember the cargo searchers being a thing. And because I remember, like, sitting there asking myself, why is there a level 75 cargo searcher here? New tier 3 raid is quite challenging, huge DPS, HPs and DPS challenge, with a lot of coordination needed. Like, I'm into it. Like, I love team shit like that. Like, setting up raids in Destiny was my jam. Like, obviously, like, Destiny 2 is kind of going through it, as Destiny 2 usually is, you know, going through it. But, like, one of those things where I actually really like heavy coordination activities, right? Know your rotation, know what you're doing, especially because Lotro doesn't actually operate on a GCD system. So, like, not having cooldowns is actually really interesting. So it tests how good you are at understanding your class and playing optimally. Like, playing optimally is a thing in every game, right? But it plays optimally in different ways. And that's why I'm like, okay, I'd be down to mess with this. Compare it to the last raid on tier 5. New tier 3 is like 10 times harder. Good God. They really fucking brought up the difficulty then. And what's the community consensus on it? Like, are they into it? Is it, you know, like, obviously the community's gonna have their fucking sweats and tryhards, as every community does. Every community's gonna have the person who just, you know, back in my day, the game used to be better, right? What's the consensus? Destiny Rising is good for mobile game, but I vastly prefer 2's core gameplay. It's why I still play 2. I refuse to pick up the mobile game. I'm so sunk cost fallacy, it's not even funny with the mobile game. Like, for all intents and purposes, like, yeah, if I play Destiny, I'm playing 2. I will go do Vault of Glass. I will go do, you know, Crota. I don't care. I will go play Destiny 2. They're locked behind gacha characters. Yeah. I think it has been killed by 8 guilds yet only. I know that we were talking, chat was talking, I think only 7 teams had cleared, so it means, like, another team has probably cleared it then. That's kind of wild, because it's like, because these are active people playing the game, right? Like, it's not like, you know, people who are just like this is like active, like, these are actual, like, hardcore players, and only 8 of the guilds have done it. That's wild to me. As auto rifle grenade launcher one. Can't wait for them to actually introduce the what do you call it? Waiting for them to introduce the Outbreak Perfect Care. There's gonna be a troll in the middle of the fucking road. I need to remember that. I distinctly remember this. I can't compare it with WoW or Final Fantasy 14. Well, and that's the thing, and that's actually why I'm super, like, excited, because, like, I like learning new systems. Like, coming into this, right? I'm not expecting it to be 14. I guess it could be WoW adjacent, but even then, calling Lotro a WoW clone, sure, once upon a time might have been an apt descriptor. Maybe. I know I've called it, you know, like, when I try to explain it, it's like, think like WoW clone status. But we're talking base Shadows of Angmar. We're not talking about modern content, which I don't know how it operates. I'm still stuck in Shadows of Angmar. I've level skipped characters, but I've never actually done anything past Book 2 of Angmar. So it's been interesting to come back to this and also, like, look at the systems, but also have, like, 14 under my belt, where 14 functions on a global cooldown GCD system, right? So I'm curious what Lotro's going to bring to the table in terms of raiding. Like, even if I'm not cutting edge raid, right? Even cutting edge tier 3 most recent raid, right? Like, cool. I want to run raids. I want to run the Heligrod raids with the Awoken Dragon. Yeah, I'll run content. Ash and Iron for the Plague Lands. I want to see what they're going to do. I feel like this extends further south than I thought it did. I just want to make sure that I'm not crazy. I very distinctly remember Cargill Searchers, but I don't remember where they're at. I vaguely think I do. I actually dodged most of those, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. Well, they're only 35 now, so they're only 10 levels above me, so they're going to one-shot me slightly less. I do like that Gandalf does give you the free teleport to, like, Rivendell, though. So you can actually snag that TP point early. I actually really like that. Progress rating-oriented guilds is much lower. Getting gear is much more difficult and time-consuming, and the roles are different. There aren't that many players able to pump HPs and DPS on that level. It makes me really. That honestly just makes me want to like at least attempt some of the lower tier raids even more, to actually see what the experience is like. Like even in 14, like I'm not an ultimate raider. I'm not a savage raider. I don't have the static for that. Like I don't have the time to dedicate to that. So, like, I only go so far. Like, I can do, sure, like, Howling Blade and stuff, but it's like, and some of the Alliance raids and stuff, right? But, like, I want to see what it offers, because the bones of this are good. Like, the bones of this are good. Being able to understand your class and execute your not necessarily, I guess it could be classified as a rotation, right? Like, you execute, you know, weave through, right? Fucking great, fabulous, flawless. I also just like seeing how different games tackle things like raiding and dungeons and stuff. There should be a... table that I can unlock somewhere around here.
What do you need?
So, I remember this location specifically. Not Harleg. Yeah, it's gotta be here. It's gotta be the troll shells. Okay, there's a couple places I can check then. Yeah, because I vaguely... I'm starting to remember stuff now. I'm starting to remember it. It was somewhere on the left side of the map. Most recent video about the part Badger mentioned about zombies of Call of Duty. Definitely COD World of War again. I played it for a very long time. It was fun. Zombies made me feel endless waves. Honestly, it's been a while since I played World at War Zombies. I honestly really like that he did that video. I definitely yapped. I definitely turned that into a 90-minute video. But, like, there was just so much good information. And I really loved just hearing him talk about a game that he really liked, right? It was so cool. Have you ever seen Bert, Tom, and Bill? The ponies? No, the trolls. Yes. No, I'm just talking about... Yeah, they are... Take the road. Illidan and Arahi are kind of like here. They're somewhere in here. I have seen them, yes. Think about them, just like fucking Bill, the pony. Yeah, the trolls. No, I've seen the trolls. Like, I'll know it when I see it. Bird. Dangerous places. Part of the world with challenges and threats much higher level than your own.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Oh, I know there's somewhere here. Oh. I am in the completely wrong space. That's a new area. So it can't be there. Virtue is fresh. Yeah. I've heard stories. Because you enter from the left side of either the Lone Lands or the Troll Shaws, which it is. And you go south, and there's a section that's kind of like a funnel, like it leads you into it. And there's just level 75 Cargill Searchers just standing there. I remember it distinctly, unless they got rid of it in an update, which is entirely possible. That way we can... There we go. Perfect. Having high-level enemies in early game? It depends on the game. It depends if I have ways to out them or if they're arbitrarily hard for the sake of arbitrarily hard. It depends how the game is actually structured. I know I'm not crazy. Let me hug the wall here for a minute. God, I'm having to dive back like 10, 15 years trying to remember where this is at. Because it's not in the DLC area. The world feel more alive? I could see it. Yeah, because this is new. This is... Oh, shit. It's only 38, I'll be fine. Alright, I don't get an XP from that. We're gonna go this way. Maybe they redid it. Because none of this is familiar. Let me look up something really quick. Lotro Cargill Searcher. Yeah, right there. They're in the Troll Shaws. Well, where? Where are they? Do I have coordinates? Do I have anything? Blackseed away. Patrolling the ruins only for the sake of the horse. Completely run away, defeat them. Nearby mobs may engage with Cargill does aggro. Yeah, like they exist. I'm not fucking hallucinating. Yeah, I found trolling the ruins of Minas Agor in the Troll Trials. Oh, I was eating shit. Sorry about that. Where's Minas Agor? South Troll Shaw and the Troll Shaws, both the angle borders, both where we're at in the south, and Tall Bruin into the east. The only access to the valley from the South Troll Shaws Road. Yeah, no, I'm not hallucinating this. Yeah, 100%. You can see it likes that. I've progress rated in Lotro, Sportor, WoW, compared to any other, it's quite a bit different. The thing in Lotro is, and always was, you need to put a lot of time into gearing, learning, and putting yourself into a good raid member. Like in WoW or SWOTOR, your class is like 5 to 6 button rotations, you need to do that right, and play mechanics. In Lotro, it's all about animation clipping, being as fast as possible, doing almost no mistakes. I noticed that, yeah, like you're right, like being able to play fast and efficiently is definitely a big one. And does that mean it's all the way fucking down there? Where is this? And Tall Bruin to the east. Where even is that? Yeah, Minas Agor. That's where the Cargill searchers are. That's what I've been trying to find. Like, I remembered they existed, but I don't remember how to get there anymore. What I would give to be able to fucking zoom in. Ow. Because as soon as I see it, I'm going to TP back to the Prancing Pony. So, I mean, that was going to be, I just wanted to, like, validate that, like, I'm not crazy. And this thing actually did exist. Waypoint on my map, but I do not remember Cargill. Well, we're going to see. We're going to test it, see if they update it or not. Yeah, so this is... They updated this then. Okay. Yeah, this didn't used to look like this. This is fairly new. Most guilds don't even try anymore after they see the difficulty because it's not worth the time. I feel that this is one of those you'd passion project it though, right? Like, you feel passionately about the game, you have the time to sink into the game, and you have a good enough connection with other players that you just kind of... Ow. That you just kind of run content, right? Is how I view that. Because, I mean, I really don't hear about... you know, Lord of the Rings Online when we're talking about MMOs. Usually it's, you know, World of Warcraft, even classic World of Warcraft, you know, Elder Scrolls Online. You know, you hear about the same things over and over. RuneScape, old school RuneScape, Final Fantasy 14. But, like, you don't ever hear about, God, EverQuest, right? You don't hear about, like, EverQuest. You don't hear about EverQuest 2. You don't hear about, you know, Lord of the Rings Online. I didn't even know SWTOR had raiding, if I'm being honest. That's not me, like, bashing on it. I didn't know they had raids. I don't know how SWTOR operates. Tier 3, you actually need 12 players, really high skill level, because you can't pull someone through who isn't on that level. But, like, your top level players do need that, though, right? Like, your top level players should have content to... Like, it's not like raids are required, right? Like, it's kind of like Destiny, right? Like, the raids aren't required, technically. So, having your players have that high-level engagement, right? And to have that high-level content that they can do is, you know, rewarding for the players who have that skill level. I literally don't remember this. Yeah, they definitely changed this area. Not complaining. I'm just, it's really cool to see it get a facelift like this. I wonder if someone saved videos of what this looked like beforehand. I'm sure they did. Should be nearing the finish. Get out of here. Trying to avoid the bird. Yeah, they made this really interesting to get to. Fuck is that? Oh, it's a fucking worm. I know what that is. Yes, absolutely, but the community is wanting about too hard content. They don't understand that there's 90% content for casual players and raiders. That tier 3 plus difficulty is made for progress and hardliners who put a lot of effort in. The last raid was like a gift from casual player guilds, to be honest. I mean, that is definitely one of those things where, like, I mean, 14 right now, a lot of people are complaining about the difficulty increase, especially with Dawn Trail, right? Like, a lot of people are complaining about the difficulty. Like, in 14's case specifically, it really comes down to, like, just learn, like, people do need to learn the game. People do need to learn basic mechanics. Like, that is absolutely a thing and an argument that I've really been pushing for. We need to not have Crystal Tower every 5 minutes, right? That just leads to a worse player base, you know, practicing bad mechanics. But, like, if the content is actually optional, like, why would they care? I don't know. I also guess I come from an interesting perspective, because it's like, just because content is hard, maybe the content isn't for me, right? Maybe the content just isn't, like... I don't know where the fortress is. I'm assuming we're pretty close. Unless that's it. I mean, it's cool to look ahead and see how this has changed. Ow. Fuck off. I don't know. Like, if I look at content and it's hard, it's like, well, because we're saying tier 3, right? So this inherently, to me, as somebody who knows next to nothing about this game, right? In terms of a high tier play, this inherently tells me that there are, dare I say, 2 tiers of difficulty below that. Does it really? Like, yeah, it would be hard at that point. That's kind of the expectation, is it not? Okay, yeah, so I'm not entirely sure where the cargo searchers are. It's got to be at the top of this cliff. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, that looks correct. Oh, I can't hit for shit. Shaw's map. Genuinely having issues figuring out where the hell it's at. They definitely changed this from how it used to be. Like, I used to be able to find this on a whim. Be able to go just south, and then there was a little inlet that led you to where the cargo searchers were. Destroyed Fort, for example, was whining for years about casuals not getting mounts and achievements from nightmare difficulty, and so the developers decided to quit developing raids with actual mechanics. One boss standing somewhere and you have to burn him down, so almost the whole raiding community in Switch quit. Exactly. Like, no, I totally get what you're talking about, and I'm vehemently against the dumbing down of mechanics like that. Like, at a certain point, there needs to be the expectation that you should be learning content, especially if raids are optional content. Am I saying everything needs to one-shot you? Everything needs to be a fucking, you know, CBT factory? No, definitely not. Like, that's why you have different difficulties, though, right? Like reasonably, like devs can utilize, especially because Lotro is utilizing like that, right? They're utilizing multiple difficulties with, you know, tier 1, 2, and 3, right? Up to 5, you said, in prior raid. So I want to see how they do it. I want to see how they approach mechanics. I want to see, because I was like assuming it was going to be something like, yeah, like the enemy stands still, maybe they summon ads, and then then you just have to burn them all down, right? I'm glad that apparently it's not that. I'm very glad, because that would have been very anticlimactic, if I'm being honest. Like, that would have been very stupid. So I'm glad that it's not that. But it's definitely one of those things that I look at and go, okay, but what is the game actually going to offer? Ow. Oh, the fucking stun. Oh, these are fucking wood trolls. If I run hard enough, maybe they'll break aggro? They really changed how this fortress acts. I have no idea how to get up this now. Tell you what, let's go. I'll go searching for it next time. When I'm actually appropriate level, we'll go searching for it, because I very distinctly do remember the cargo searchers being here. And I actually, so I went to check out the, in my second monitor, like I went over to the Lotro Wiki, LotroWiki.com, obviously, and it, like, literally verbatim still says cargo searchers are found patrolling the ruins of Minas Agor, in the Troll Shaws. And so, like, I was trying to look for that. But, like, if it's not showing up, it's not showing up. So, that means I need to progress way further. I need to hit at least level 40 or 45, and then I can go searching for it. So let's do that as a IOU, go find Minas Agor and go do thing. That's how I'm gonna work that. That's how I'm gonna word that. But it's been cool. It's been fun. It's been fun to go back through book 1. It's been cool to do that. We are going to, the next time I stream, because I'm actually hopping off after this, because I'm actually a little tired, and I want to thank everyone for coming out. I really do appreciate it. We will be doing, oh, let's see. What What do we even have on the list? We have our instance finder, right? Quest log. Oh, what fucking button are you? If I can find you. Traits. Deed log, social panel, crafting panel. It's one of these little bags. So, instance finder. Maybe next time, depending on level, Road to Erebor would be a really fun one to bust through. Even if I just bust through it on level, right? Like if I just chill and do it on level, right? I think going through the Hobbit quest line would be pretty fun. So we'll probably what we'll do. Tharder, the Maze, and then Sambrog. We'll probably do those. These are the ones I was talking about with Fornost. I want to do these in Fornost when I get to there. Helm's Deep would be fun when I get there. So next time, probably Great Barrow. And then we'll dive into probably Road to Erebor because I've never done that. That'll be pretty fun to do on level. And then we will do some cleanup around Bree. Because by doing Great Barrow, I have a couple quests I need to turn in. And then at that point, I need to ascertain if I'm going to the Lone Lands. Playing on Glamdring, I need to ascertain if I'm going to the Lone Lands or if I'm going to... Because we have a lot of stuff we can go to. We got the North Downs that I can go to. I've done very little in the North Downs over my playthroughs. Like the 1 or 2 playthroughs that I've actually gotten to be able to access the North Downs. Being able to access the Troll Shaws would be neat, but I feel we could definitely go back to something like... I'll probably do Yondershire. I'll probably do some of the Slayer logs and stuff off stream. Evendim. I've never really done Evendim. I've gone, a couple places here. I don't really know enough about it. Foreshell. I've never really dealt with Foreshell, so that's on my list too as well. I think that's 45 to 50-ish. Where did I throw on Orcris? I wasn't sure what server to honestly pop on. I got VIP after this. If I need to server transfer at some point, especially if it's connectivity since the US West, I'm open to it, but I need to see where I'm going with that first. Ettenmoors, that's just PVM, PvPM. I don't know enough about Enidwaith, if I'm being honest, but we have options. We have options before we dive into Moria, we dive into Rohan. Like we have options. Orcris is EU. I would have awful ping if I'm being honest, so I definitely would not be able to do that. But thank you everyone for watching. Really do appreciate it. And if you're on the VOD channel, I will see you in the next one.